back to the pod. Here's what we're drinking. Here's what we're wearing. Let's start with our drinks.
All right, what's on the menu?
The drinks that I made for us today are grasshoppers. This is kind of like a 70s drink. Very easy if you want the recipe, you guys. I will put links down below to the recipe. 3 ingredients, that easy. You just need a shaker and some ice, and boom, you have yourself a grasshopper.
Delicious, might I add.
And I'm going to say chin, chin,
chin,
chin, chin.
Why are you saying that, Ro?
Well, maybe I'm saying that because a big thank you to one of my favorite fashion brands ever. It's pronounced just like the Italian Cheers. They gifted us these adorable outfits. I am dead. I was gonna buy these anyways.
We look so good, Ro.
Oh my gosh, what did you say? We look like sisters.
We look okay. So the vibe that I love, the vision that we have, or that I'm imposing,
I'm down.
is that
I'm down with it.
I really want us to just be like sisters on Easter, like same, but just a little bit different. Like Mama got you similar dresses for church, but like.
But with our own twist.
Or individualized, because you know one of the sisters plays soccer and the other one does plays. You know? And we'll switch off, obviously.
I love this. And anyways, a big thank you to them. They are amazing. They make like basically luxury resort wear, and it's inspired by 70s jet setting.
And how gorgeous.
Is perfection for us because we travel, we do girls trips. This is just so our vibe. I cannot thank you enough. Again, I'm going to link to them because these outfits are everything and then some. And we have to do a cheers for real and try this recipe because I am unofficially becoming a bartender.
Thank you.
For each episode, I'm going to be making a drink. I'll put the recipe, and you have to let us know if you have had these and if you're drinking along with us.
This tastes like a mint chocolate chip milkshake melted a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said that because someone was asking me, what does a grasshopper taste like? Does it taste like wheatgrass? They were like, is it bitter? And I'm like, no, it tastes like mint chocolate chip ice cream. If you have had mint chocolate chip ice cream, that's what a grasshopper tastes like. Literally. And they're so easy to make and they're so delicious. And the 70s knew what they were doing.
Well, we were watching that show because we were trying to get
Paul Royale.
Yeah, we were trying to get like aesthetic inspo, and she was literally drinking a green milky drink, and we were like, "What is that?"
Put
we
it in
zeroed
my face.
right in on Kristen Wiig.
I hope you guys enjoy because I am very much enjoying today. This is like my favorite part of the week.
Best day ever so far.
This is my favorite part of the week.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the week.
We get to sit down, we get to catch up, and we get to talk about all the silly things, and you teach me about things that are going on that I missed.
That we missed.
Okay, so before we jump into the pod, I saw a few people leaving some comments and I just wanted to address it and then we can move on. But basically I saw some comments saying that they thought our podcast was financed by H3 or we were in H3's back pocket or somehow this is a spin-off show of H3. And I just wanted to let everyone know, absolutely not. My podcast is completely independent. The first season of my podcast, when I was interested in having a podcast, I went to my agents at WME and we shopped it around. We got 6 offers to buy the show. And we partnered with one of those companies. And we also partnered with this same company for season 2. And that company is not H3. It is true. Completely independent. So I just hope that clears it up. I just noticed that this rumor started to pick up a little traction. Yeah. But it is true that Olivia used to work at H3.
Yep. I haven't been there for like over 6 months. And now I have a new job and I'm working with Ro.
Yeah.
And they're not connected.
They have been really kind and supportive of Olivia, which is so sweet. When she left H3 and then hired you like 5 months later, they like wrote us a few nice comments and said that they were proud of you and congratulations.
Yeah, which I'm really grateful for.
I'll say it again, but we don't have any investors other than me. So if there's any billionaire investors that want to throw us money so we can take this podcast on a yacht.
Come on
We can take this podcast on a PJ.
Come on, PJ.
Yeah, the PJs. You just let us know. I just want to say thank you to the people I saw in the comments who were actually addressing it and helping me address that and clear that up. So thank you to you. I appreciate that. That is a rumor. That is lies.
And I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here.
Oh, shut up.
2 Italians tearing it up. We're so Italian.
Look at the ribbons in our hair. These are the main stories for the day. We're going to talk about Punch the Abandoned Monkey. And then we're going to talk about the cheater from the Olympics. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you're about to.
Ooh.
And then we're going to be talking about the Epstein files. I will say, I came to a crossroads last night when I was formatting this.
Yeah.
Because when I wrote Epstein files like that in the format that existed on this page, I was like, oh no. So I will say
it's too cute.
It's too cute. It's too devastating to be in pink highlight. So you will notice a stark shift in the PowerPoint from the bows in the pink, and then we just go like black screen Arial font. Like
you
I
did
just
a
refused.
full aesthetic change.
Yeah, we had to disrupt the format for the Epstein
You're like,
files.
Epstein does not get a bow.
No, he doesn't get a bow.
No, he doesn't deserve one. He doesn't get one. He's never getting one.
Yeah, so just so we're clear, I do see that it's highlighted pink, and it will not after this slide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, before we get into it,
What?
girl, you want to tell what happened?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the other day I posted a picture and a video that Mike took shortly after the event happened, but we went out to dinner at Casa Vega with friends. We were having so much fun. I wasn't paying attention. I leaned over the table to show our friends
As you
our
do.
pictures.
Yes.
I was leaning over the table to show them our
Thank
cute pictures, our
you.
photo shoot we did, and I was showing them that we had little makeup all over and magazines, and I let them know. So our friends, they own the company Polite Society.
Huge fan.
The former creators and owners of Too Faced Cosmetics.
fan.
And so we were out and I was showing them that we had little Polite Society in our
We
in
had
our
the little
photo
makeup
shoot.
bag.
I was so excited. I was leaning over the table. I was showing him the photos. And as I was leaning over, my hair fell in a candle. And this has never happened to me in my entire life. 40 years of being alive, I set my hair on fire.
Girl.
Full fire. I'm not even joking. I'm missing inches on the left side. My hairstylist, bless her, she blended things. But
Amazing.
it,
did you have to go and get it fixed?
She came here.
Oh my God.
It full smoke. And there was a flame, and my friend Carney, who was sitting across the table from me, she started hitting my hair
you,
and helped
Carney.
me put it out. And I was screaming, and it was just very eventful. And so it was terrifying and entertaining. And what's even funnier is after I posted the picture and told the story, the gal who was sitting at the table next to us, who just so happens to be a hairstylist, she commented on the photo, and she goes, I was there that night. It was terrifying and hilarious.
That is so funny.
And I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Such a small world.
Literally a celebrity in the restaurant.
Yeah, you literally.
You were the girl who lit her hair on
and you
fire.
can see her in the video too. Like, it's just so funny. So yeah, if you guys want to go see a funny video, there's the aftermath. Okay, Mike's got the video shortly after. And it was so funny. This is right after Ash Wednesday. And my friend Jared was like, we could just take the ashes, because there was ashes all over the table of my burnt hair.
Oh my God, was it Ash Wednesday?
It was Ash, and he was like, we could just put it on our forehead.
Yeah.
So he's so funny.
Makeshift.
I was looking at your
Oh my God, his highlighter is bomb.
You burn your hair?
The candle, I put it in the candle.
Your hair went straight in the
What is
candle.
it? Can we use it? I missed Ash Wednesday. Can we use it?
Oh, he literally said it.
I'm so sorry. It smells so bad. Burnt hair smells terrible. I apologize. I apologize to everybody in the restaurant. I was horrified.
She's fine. We had a little
Did you guys scream out?
Yeah, I
in
was
panic?
I was screaming, and I stood up and was hitting my hair to get it off fire. And then I just literally at the end, I just said, they said, do you need anything? I said, a drink.
Yes.
Could I have a drink? So I had a ginger Paloma, and it was amazing. And that's all I needed. Felt so much better.
Yeah. Still
after
pulling out the
that.
comedy.
Yeah, so that's, a life experience that I have checked off of my checkbox. I have now officially lit my hair on fire.
Before we get into main stories, I did want Ro to tell us about the little fight she had with Jake Paul. Because I was enjoying it. What do you mean you don't know? You were the hero of Twitter. Jake Paul, if you don't know, and Logan Paul are residents
In Puerto Rico.
Yes. They have property.
They live there full time.
Yep.
You have to live there the majority time of the year. And they move there to basically escape taxes. It's illegal.
It's
just
a part of the United States,
it's
just so we're
just-
clear.
It's shady. It is legal, but it's shady. It upsets a lot of people.
So Bad Bunny did a fantastic performance. Bad Bunny.
Love.
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 Like, are we kidding?
Huge
Yeah.
musician. I can't remember even how many of his songs were like charting and so popular. He's one of the biggest
So good.
musicians.
DTMF, such a good song.
Yeah, like at this time, like so many people are enjoying his music. So he's set to perform.
He's so hot.
Yes, and he's
It's like
also been
ridiculous.
He's also been really vocal about injustices going on in the U.S. with like ICE and injustices, even with Puerto Rico, because yes, Puerto Rico is not a state, but it is a part of the U.S. Like if you were born in Puerto Rico, you are a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people just don't understand that or know that. A lot of people tell me like, well, they're not U.S. citizens. And I said, that's completely incorrect. Yes, they are.
You know who should know that? Maybe someone who lives there.
Oh,
Someone
yes.
who abuses the system and lives there and takes up space.
Full advantage
Yeah.
of the system to the max.
Yes.
And then has the audacity to call him a fake American. I just want to point out that I don't love taxes. I don't know one person
you
who
hate
loves
taxes.
I don't know one person who loves paying taxes.
I don't even know how to. If my dad
But-
didn't help me, I'd be in jail today.
I pay my taxes and I'm
Amazing.
proud to, because when you pay your taxes, it supports your country. When you pay your taxes, that pays for our military, that pays for our education systems, that pays for the systems for seniors, for veterans. It does all of those things. So even though I don't love paying taxes, I don't think anybody does, it is how you contribute to your country. So Jake Paul calling him a fake American for speaking up about injustices just really hit me on all levels.
Let's also it was more of a celebration performance. It wasn't even, yes, he stands so much against discrimination. Like even, for example, he's not touring in America because he knows his demographic and he knows that ICE is going to target his concerts.
Right.
Like he is a wonderful advocate. For this performance, it was all celebration. He shouted out a lot of South American countries. It was very symbolic. Yeah, there was a lot of artistry that went on, but it was at most like a commentary, in my opinion. It wasn't even like
And it was about
a drag
love.
at all. It was about love.
The whole performance was about love, love overcoming hate. They even had a live wedding, which was my favorite part of the performance, because imagine how special it was for that couple. Like that's such a once in a lifetime opportunity. That couple really got married on the field. Like Lady Gaga playing at your wedding in the middle of the Super Bowl.
Blue. She was wearing a blue dress.
With everyone dancing around you and that beautiful cake. As a baker, I was just in
As
awe.
a baker.
I loved it. And also, can I say my favorite part was the plant people.
Oh my God.
The
Incredible
people
dancers.
in the plant costumes, I was dying. And they had to do that because they had to set up really quickly. But literally, when I look at our plants, I'm dead. It's just...
God, he's so handsome. It's like really ridiculous.
He's handsome. He's talented.
Holding a
he's
football.
about love, anti-discrimination. And it
Yep.
really bothered me that Jake Paul said that and called him a fake American, because I think some of the rhetoric going around now is that if you speak up about injustice, you're not an American. And I said, that is what makes America great. That is what makes America like free. This is a
Right.
free country, freedom of speech. That allows us to be us. What he's saying is you're not allowed to say anything negative about the government ever.
You know what
can
type of
never say-
regime that is?
That's
Fascism.
yeah, that's a dictatorship.
Okay, so let's give a little context. I'll
Okay.
be Jake Paul, which, as everybody knows, is extremely whiny. So I'll make sure to
Thank you.
really capture the essence of Jake Paul.
Sound like a loser too.
Yeah.
Like you just lost at boxing.
Yeah, and like my jaw really hurts for some reason.
Maybe a lisp or two.
Yeah, pretend your jaw can't open all the way.
Yeah. Purposely turning off the halftime show. Let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences, which equals viewership for them. You are their benefit. Realize your power. Turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that.
Oh my God.
It hurts my brain for so many reasons. But yeah, calling him a fake American, he's not.
No.
He's from Puerto Rico. He's an American citizen. And he should know that because he lives in Puerto Rico and he takes advantage of the tax system, that loophole. Him and his brother take advantage of the loophole. I remember when I was on Creator Games 3, Logan Paul was like, yeah, Ro, you should move to Puerto Rico because, you know, you don't have to pay taxes. Like in the US, you will pay it.
He, like, said that to you?
Yeah, it's on
Oh
our body
my-
cams. I'm trying to get that footage.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, if anybody out there has the raw footage to Creator Games 3, please send that to me. My DMs are open.
America was built on the backs of immigrants. And I think that Bad Bunny sees America much more clearly than Jake Paul does.
Oh, he's insane. I said, Puerto Ricans are American. You literally live there to avoid paying taxes. Even with CTE, you should understand the basics of where you live. You and your brother are everything wrong with this country. You seek to destroy what makes this country great and won't even pay your fair share, despite the opportunities you've been given here. He has been giving all the opportunities, all of the blessings, and doesn't want to give back.
Nope.
Why do influencers who try and act the toughest always throw the biggest tantrums over the dumbest shit? Like who's performing at a halftime show? I'm sorry, there are so much bigger fucking things going on in the world than who's performing at a halftime show.
Agreed.
Grow up.
Yep. And you know who's trying to make a commentary on those things?
What?
Bad Bunny in the middle of his own performance.
Wait,
While still
that's
not
a man.
literally.
That's a man.
That's a
standing
man.
up for what he believes is right and standing up against injustices.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and so the backlash was so bad that Jake actually had to walk something back for once in his life. So that was instant karma, which was very satisfying. So he tweeted, "To clarify, I wasn't calling anyone a fake citizen because they're from Puerto Rico. I live in Puerto Rico and I love Puerto Rico. Please don't burn down my house. I have used my platform to support Puerto Rico time and time again and will always do so. But if you're publicly criticizing ICE, who are doing their job, and openly hating on America, I'm going to speak on it, period. That's the same reason I called out Hunter Hess. If you benefit from a country and the platform it gives you, but publicly disrespect it at the same time, that's what I mean by being a fake citizen."
So he called fake citizens people who criticize ICE or criticize the government, which is a dictatorship. So for example, like in Saudi Arabia, freedom of speech is illegal. Like you will get killed, jail time if you even say your opinion.
Wow.
That is a dictatorship. So what he is describing is you're a fake American if you have an opinion and you want a free country with freedom of speech. So I responded, the brain damage and the racism popped right out.
Yeah.
A reminder for those of you with a brain, speaking up about your government is an American right. Ever hear of the First Amendment? The right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Not sure if you know how to read, Jake, but that means that it's his right as an American citizen. That's what makes America great, you cretin.
Yep.
People who stand for morals are American heroes, not fake Americans. If you want a country where you can't talk about injustice, then you are in the wrong place, boo-boo. I'm sure North Korea would love to have you, though. It would do us all a favor, TBH.
10 out of 10, A+.
Yeah.
You hit all of the points. You hit him right where it hurts, too. You called him stupid. I feel like you guys were explaining this to me. You have to... Sadly, we're much smarter than all of these dumb people. Sadly. Obviously, we're much smarter than all of these dumb people. And they won't respond to intelligent feedback. You have to mix in intelligent feedback with stuff that you know will hurt them. And I think that you did such a good job at making it smart and also low.
Thank you. I appreciate it because what I learned in high school and what I've learned about the internet is bullies will keep bullying. You have to kind of speak their language, which sucks. Like, I would rather not.
I don't want to be, yeah.
If they want to go there and that's the only thing they respond to, then we'll go there.
Gates are open.
And it's very easy for me. I'm Italian. I grew up where I grew
Nice
up.
to meet
like
you, girl.
It is.
Same.
It's not hard. It's very easy. It's like breathing.
Yes. He actually tweeted this the following morning, but deleted it. He posted, "Guys, I love Bad Bunny. I don't know what happened to my Twitter last night. What the fuck?" Like, obviously just trolling everybody, being like, nah, it didn't even happen. And then changed his bio to #1 Benito lover, which is Bad Bunny's first name.
He doesn't love Bad Bunny.
No,
if
of course
he loved
not.
Bad
He's a
Bunny, he would not
loser.
tell people to boycott his performance. No. And then I said, you can't claim to love someone while calling them a fake American to your massive, impressionable audience. Standing up to the government is as American as it gets, but go ahead and keep playing dumb like you always do. Honestly, though, I am worried about him and his brother. CTE is real. The more you get hit in the head, it's proven. And I just think that it's happening more and more.
Have you seen Ned Fulmer's dating profile that was leaked from the kink dating site?
I heard that his dating profile was leaked. I did not hear it was a kink one.
Yes, it's a specific, it's an app for the curious.
Ooh.
It specializes mainly in like specifying your kinks, but it's also if you're interested in poly and like having multiple people in a relationship. It's just an open-minded dating app. I have a lot of open-minded friends. I'm a theater girl. I have a lot of friends who are just like into figuring stuff out. And due to that, I have friends who are on that app, and I have friends who a few months ago were like, this is the try guy. This is literally the try guy on this app. And I've included his profile. He went through because he was busted. Like, people leaked it. He responded very publicly and then rated every photo in his profile individually. So he reclaimed, I think he
like that was
trying
his way of reclaiming.
Yes. But I think that he made it very fun because now we can also rate his profile. Apparently someone doxed my Field Co profile. Cool. Saves me $29.99 a month. I truly give zero fucks and invite you to roast it, especially BB Rexa, who I guess had stuff to say about it. Okay, so this is the first one. Let's rate these photos. He says, cute smile. I like the dog. Bio could be better, but it's not that deep. Overall, 7 out of 10. His bio is, because this is the important part, everybody.
Okay.
Dom leaning switch, looking for a bratty sub.
What's a Dom leaning switch?
So
mean?
a Dom leaning switch.
Because I have not dated in 16 years. Like,
Okay.
I've been with Mike for like ever. So I don't know what these terms mean, especially in the dating world. Could you explain it to me?
Yes.
I'm so sorry that I don't know this.
Oh my God, don't even apologize. Don't
And I'm
apologize
so
at all.
fascinated. I want to learn all this. Okay. Dom
Okay, so
meanings is a switch. Wait.
in this, these are sexual experiences that that they're referencing.
Okay.
So Dom, dominant in the relationship.
Dominant.
He's a Dom switch, which means that he will go from, he's primarily Dom. He likes to be the dominator in the situation, but
Okay.
he will sometimes switch, which makes sense for why he's looking for a bratty sub because a bratty sub is a more
bratty sub?
submissive, but like
Sassy?
like sassy, yeah, like a sassy sub, which I will say is like, that's not a super uncommon preference. It is hilarious putting it into words though.
Olivia, what's a sub?
Oh, sub is submissive.
Subscriber.
Oh my god, make sure to like and sub.
Well, it's like, because when
That's so funny.
okay, so it's
Submissive, yes, like more
like you're on the bottom,
like being, yes, that could be, if yes. Yes, like it's being done to you typically.
oh,
But bratty could be like, I don't like the way you're doing that. Or like, do it differently. Or like telling him what to do maybe, but like he's still the Dom, but he likes the switch. So who knows? He's open-minded. He is on Field Co.
he's down.
He's down.
Okay.
He's down for everything. So this is his first one. I will say, very inviting as a first photo.
Great smile,
Great
cute
smile.
dog.
And he's obviously just like a little bit like fiery, even though he's with his dog. We know that he gets a little crazy.
5'10".
5'10", ENFJ, which is like a personality type,
Oh, okay.
athletic, and currently sporting a beard. I'm single and live alone in a gorgeous house in Silver Lake. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to see it one day. Yes. Like, that's awesome. You have a dog, you're a Dom leaning switch, and you've got a house. Like, abs swipe right, kind of, you know? Okay, this one's nuts and way too costumey from the Eras Tour reputation, but the beard was strong and whatever. I'm a single dad on a dating app out here living my life. 2024 wedding ring is confusing, but hey, it's Field Co. Half the people are poly. So it looks like he was still, he's using photos from when he was still married, but like, how can we shame him? He was married for a long time.
No, it's a cool look. It doesn't look like him.
Oh no, this outfit is a bad look, in my opinion. Not a problem. Like, he's not morally corrupt in this photo. It's just a bad choice, in my opinion. This is the screenshot that my friend sent me when she saw him on this app. Hot tub mountain man. I don't know, probably should delete this one, but the sunset was nice. I don't know, Ned. It was the one that made my friend screenshot and forward it. So it's sticky. It's sticky for some reason.
It's doing something for you. We don't know what, but it's doing something.
This is a kind photo. That's a nice smile. I wouldn't delete this.
It's cute. It's nice scenery.
Yeah,
Having
come
fun.
on, Ned. Hulk costume, Halloween 2022.
Oh,
when I
geez.
was in treatment, stress, anxiety, depression had my weight down to 155, which is way too low. 170 better, but my abs look defined and I'm painted green, so whatever. It's fine. This is it was a weird explanation of the photo. I don't.
No, I mean, I think we can all
You look great.
assume
It's
it's
fine.
Halloween. It looks okay. It's just
Also, I'm happy that you're you were in treatment taking care of yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
really
great.
happy for you.
That's a good thing.
Okay, love this one. I tried kite surfing in Greece this summer. A little
Fun.
goofy. Show something extreme. 6 out of 10. Shows something extreme is awesome. I like this one.
I like it too. He's being active, having fun. I like
Silly
it.
with his sunscreen all over his forehead.
Yeah, I think that's a good one to keep. I would
Yeah.
keep that one.
Keep that up, Ned. Nice fit. Mask is fun. Great view. Was a photo shoot with Ariel. Why are you talking about your wife right now? Why are you naming her? It was a photo shoot with Ariel for our dating profiles at a school fundraiser, so nobody needs to know that. 8 out of 10. You just let the whole world know. I don't know. Maybe you should be a bit more respectful and not bring up your wife's name when you're talking about your exposed dating profile, who you betrayed. But
I feel like that's kind of hurtful.
Just in my
Just to be
opinion.
really respectful of each other, I just wouldn't do that.
that one I like.
I like it.
I like it. That was his
I like
first
it.
one. Cute smile, like the dog. Bio could be better.
Yeah.
Bio's funny. It's straight to the point. I know exactly what you want. Like, come on, Ned. It's not that bad. I would get rid of the mask photo. I would put your face back into the Hulk photo. Besides that, like,
Same.
do we have? I mean, don't talk about your ex-wife that you cheated on your profile, but you did it. You did on Twitter, but don't do
Yeah.
that either.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. I would just honestly, if I was on a dating app again, I think I would just get all new pictures. I forgot to mention top of show that the other week I went on the Viall Files with Nick and his wife, and they were so fun and so cute, and she's so pregnant and she's adorable, and I think she's having twins.
Oh gosh.
And it was just so much fun, you guys. I'll put a link down below, so if you want to watch that. We had such great conversations. We talked about so many things. I told him the good news that our show season 2 was coming out.
I love Nick. I have literally been a fan of Nick Viall since his early days on The Bachelorette.
Oh,
Yes, he was on 2 seasons in a row, and I rooted for him both times.
You literally told me that he was from the Bachelor Nation, like that world.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, that's so funny because I know him from his podcast.
Yeah, which
'cause
love as well.
I love JoJo, Joelle. So she went on, and then I've just been a fan and supporter ever since because I
Yeah.
love to support everything she does. So we went on. We had such a fun time. We talked about our new season coming out, and I told him that you were basically page 6.
Oh my God, thank
you.
you.
know the pop culture everything, and you're going to be filling me in. And then I said I'm going to be bringing good drinks, good vibes, and some random animal and science facts because I am a subscriber to National Geographic and to Scientific American.
Yes.
And he was like, "What kind of animal stuff?" And I was like, "Well, that raccoons are domesticating themselves."
Right.
to
So I've
humans for
heard.
survival, and wombats, which are like one of my favorite animals. They poop squares. Their poop is square shaped. It's like a cube. And I don't know how this happens. And I was so confused for so many years because I was like, is their butthole a square? Like, why is it coming out a square?
Why
But
is it?
I looked into it, and I guess it's just like how their intestines work. But yeah, they poop cubes.
Okay, everybody. For our first main story, we're talking about my favorite little monkey,
I'm obsessed with him.
Punch.
I want to adopt him.
Punchy-kun.
My heart is with him. I feel like my emotional stability relies on him some days.
So if you don't know who Punch is a little baby monkey at a zoo in Japan. After being rejected by his mother at birth, he was hand raised by zookeepers at the zoo. And when he was later introduced to the troop, he struggled to integrate socially, which can happen, especially when a monkey is raised by humans because of the scent and the different ways that they
Socializing.
Keepers gave him a stuffed toy for comfort, an orange orangutan, and he like imprinted on it like that's his mama.
I saw this picture of when he was a little babe, and they have this stuffy orangutan, and he's just in her lap, and he holds her, and he's so attached to this, like he thinks it's his mom and his safety blanket, and I am obsessed with him. I love him so much. I think about him all the time.
Punchy-kun.
Check
Well,
in
we
on
had
him
a
every
really bad
time.
day the other day when we'll get to it.
Yes.
But there's a really upsetting video of Punch being beaten
By the alpha monkey.
By the alpha monkey. It's okay, so this is just a little introduction to baby Punch. So this is one of the first videos we were ever introduced to him. By the way, what it's called is surrogate attachment in monkeys. Like, have you ever heard of the cloth monkey? And it was like 2 in psychology. There's cloth mother and something else mother, but yeah.
And look, this is poor little Punch. He tries to connect with the monkey and they push
pushed
him away. So
him.
he goes back to his stuffy to get a hug.
Comfort.
And he hangs out with the stuffy all the time because the other monkeys aren't very nice to him. He was getting bullied a lot by monkeys that were a little bit older than him. And so he would run back to his little stuffy. And he's just so sweet. I'm just completely obsessed. And Olivia's right. The day that he got beat up by the alpha monkey, he wasn't even doing anything.
No, nothing. They just grabbed him.
He wasn't like trying to come over into his space. He was literally just standing there, and the alpha monkey just comes out of nowhere, rips him, and starts spinning him around and beating him. And then he ran off screaming and crying to go find his stuffed monkey, his mom monkey. And was just holding it, and he looked like he was crying. It was like breaking my heart.
I was so close to...
I can't watch this. I was like, give that monkey a taser.
No,
Put me
seriously,
in,
give
coach.
him a gun.
or
like give me a gun. Like remember Harambe was wrongly murdered. That alpha monkey would be rightfully murdered after the attack on Punch.
Put that monkey in timeout.
Yeah.
And I would be hugging him like this. Now the good
sweet.
news is that he's having ups and downs, but he has made a few friends that will protect him and hug him, but it is up and down. Like he'll have really good days and then he has really bad days, and he has all these bruises and cuts all over him.
Here's the thing. We thought that he was being accepted because this clip was posted, and then the following day he was attacked. Everybody, like the entire internet was aflame with joy one night because they were like, he was hugged. He was hugged and he's accepted and he has a new family. He's like, he doesn't need his fake mama anymore because now he's got the real thing. And then the next day, almost death for Punch even. Like it was so bad.
I was so concerned about him, you guys. I almost started crying, and I actually called the zoo. I called Japan. I had to call it 411 because I couldn't even figure out how to dial out of the country. They helped me. Olivia was there.
Yes,
and
she practiced her Japanese.
Yes, I had to because at the zoo, they don't speak English. They only speak Japanese. So I called just to do a welfare check on Punch. I was like, how is Punch? Is Punch okay? And I learned a little Japanese.
Yes. Would you like to show us?
Yeah, I said, Watashi no nama wa Rosanna.
Yes.
Desu ka? My name's Rosanna, and you?
Deska?
Deska.
Deska? That's awesome. Do we have the clip of him being dragged?
Okay, there he is. He's just sitting there.
Oh, no,
and the alpha
no.
mommy takes him and smacks him down. Oh my God, and he runs
poor
off.
baby. And no one stepped in.
There's no audio, but he was crying.
If you see something, say
And
something.
Just ran to go get his monkey, and this made me want to adopt him. And when I say adopt him, I know monkeys are not pets, but literally I have the resources. I have the love.
Yes, anything's
I would
better than
literally
that.
Find him a sweet sanctuary. And some people are even saying that they think because of his human socialization or he might be autistic, like an autistic monkey. And I was like, I will take him. I will take you, sweetheart. Okay, tell me more about this monkey.
I love him so
Tell me everything,
much.
Olivia.
Okay, so he made a new friend named Go-chan.
Go-chan.
Yeah. And Go-chan, if I'm not mistaken, was, grew up in a circus and was ostracized by the other monkeys of the circus. So
They're trauma bonded.
They're trauma bonded. You guys. Seeing,
Look, is that them?
yes, that's them. So
Them
cute.
against the world.
Yeah, just like us.
I love them.
I love them so much.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for him. And this is when he got a hug.
And then this is On Sing. This is a different monkey.
So On
Sing.
We like On Sing.
And Go-chan.
And Go. Go and Punch.
Go and Punch. Go Punch.
These two, this monkey doesn't even understand how much he's loved.
No.
And I did see on Twitter, and this was so scary and disturbing, that the Tate bros want to buy Punch.
What do they want with that little monkey?
I don't know.
They offered $250,000.
$250,000 to buy Punch. They were like, we're serious. I was like, I don't think sex traffickers should be buying babies, even baby monkeys of any kind. I don't think they should be allowed to around babies.
No, so we're prepared to counter that offer with $500,000.
I am. You guys, I'm saying it here on the record. I will counter that offer. Do not let that baby, that poor baby, around sex traffickers.
No. He honestly, Punch is gaining a lot of perspective. I think that had Punch come in contact with the Tate brothers, Punch would know to get out of that. Punch would get
He's
the
a
vibes and Punch
baby.
would exit. I know, he's so cute.
Ew, is this his tweet?
Yeah.
Okay, what does it say? Which zoo owns this monkey? I will buy it. $250,000. I am not joking.
I'm sorry, but Punch is not property. Nobody owns Punch.
Ain't that the truth?
You
Yeah.
can't own people or monkeys, guys. I know it's hard for them to understand.
I wish that I could own
And when
a
I say
monkey
I
named
want to be his
Punch.
mom and I'm just clarifying, I would put him in a rescue, a sanctuary. I would visit him all the time.
Oh, I keep him in my room. He'd be on my bed.
I would want to do that, but I heard they get a little wild when they get older. So
Oh, really? When
Yeah.
I searched Punch the Monkey on Google, this is the feature that Google, it's a bunch of hearts with a cartoon Punch. They just
Google
like flew
knows.
across the screen.
my whole feed is Punch.
I love
Like
Punch.
when he has a bad day, I have a bad day.
It's true.
When he has a good day, I have a good day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this what motherhood feels like?
It's the parasocial relationship.
I'm in it.
We're in a parasocial relationship with Punch.
I am literally
Punch the
calling the
monkey.
zoo, you guys, learning Japanese, how to check in on Punch and ask how he's doing every day.
Yeah, I feel like I know him, but he has no idea who we are. Like, that's our babe.
That's our baby. We love him.
Yeah, I'm suddenly understanding the parasocial relationships.
Yeah, me too. Hey, guess what? We will keep you updated about
Yeah.
Punch the Monkey because we check in every day, every
day.
hour.
Yeah, and
Every minute.
And we're both in the office together. We both let each other know if we miss anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like and we know. Okay, moving on. Next story. The Olympic cheater.
Oh no.
Did you see this clip?
You briefly started to tell me about
Girl,
this. Tell me
okay.
everything.
This is Norwegian Olympian Sturla Holm Legrade. I think that's how you pronounce that last name. He generated headlines after tearfully admitting after winning bronze. He won the bronze and then it was a post-performance interview. He started crying and he admitted that he cheated on his girlfriend and he had told her that week and he was hoping that she would take him back.
Oh, so he was doing like a big grand gesture, like a big grand right after he won his medal at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is a grand gesture. It and a very public, big gesture. That is something.
So I actually don't
wow.
know. Do you guys know what biathlon is? That's his sport.
What's that?
I wrote down it's a winter sport combining cross-country skiing and precision rifle marksmanship.
Yeah, you ski long distance and you
And then
have
you
a
shoot a
rifle.
gun?
And you have to shoot a bunch of targets at different stops.
How cool.
It's
Wait,
so
while
cool
you're skiing?
and so fun.
That's so bomb. Wait,
Yeah,
while you're
what?
skiing?
You stop and then lay down and shoot. And I think the targets are pretty far. They're actually pretty hard to hit.
Wow, and it's a race.
Yeah, and you have to race. And I don't know the exact rules. I don't know if you miss, if you have to keep shooting or whatever. But it's pretty intense because the shooting part, if you're messing up, that's where people start to pass you and
Can you shoot people?
No, you're shooting the
Oh,
targets.
thank God. I thought that's what you were implying. You were like, well, the shooting part gets frustrated because people go in front,
Yeah, so it's really cool. I don't know when it
Imagine.
started or why it's a thing, but I love it.
Whoever's
I
still
love
alive
this.
wins gold.
I was really hoping that they were skiing while shooting because
Yeah.
my dad used to do cowboy shooting where he'd be on a horse. You go through an obstacle course on the horse, and while you're riding the horse, you shoot at targets.
That's so cool.
So I thought that that's what this was, but no. I saw him
No.
holding skis. So he does something on the
yeah,
skis.
something with the snow.
Okay, so skiing and shooting.
Right,
He
so-
wins a medal. And then at the interview, he goes, I'm so sorry, baby. I cheated. He's taking full accountability. He's making a big gesture. Okay.
So his interview, his post-performance interview is in Norwegian. So I have the full transcript that NBC News posted, but the video that we have, it's lightly.
we're watching the video.
Oh my God.
Oh, I have never seen the video.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Okay, let's watch.
It's cut down a tiny bit, and there are subtitles on the video. And then we'll go and we'll do a close reading of everything he said.
For et halvt år siden så møtte jeg mitt livs kjærlighet. Verdens vakreste, fineste person. Og for 3 måneder siden så gjorde jeg min største tabbe og var utro mot henne.
Oh my
First of
gosh.
all-
Oh my gosh. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed.
I'm going to read to you the full transcript of what he said, okay? I told her a week ago, and it's been the worst week of my life. I had a gold medal in life, and there are probably a lot of people out there who look at me differently now, but I only have eyes for her. Sports has taken a bit of a back seat these past couple of days. Yeah, I wish I could share this with her. I'm not ready to give up. I hope that committing social suicide like this might show her that how much I love her. I accept the consequences of what I've done. I regret it with all my heart. Maybe I'm dumb as a rock. I'm a member of Mensa. You know Mensa? It's like the high IQ club. He had to throw that in there. Maybe I'm dumb as a rock. I'm a member of Mensa, but I still do stupid stuff. I've realized that this is the woman of my life, and I can't live my whole life keeping that from her. My only path to finish line is to tell her everything and put it on the table and hope that she'll still love me. I've done that for her, and now the entire world. I've nothing to lose. Let's say this is your boyfriend. He cheated on you. He told you that week. He won a bronze. And he's going on the national stage and he's publicly begging for your forgiveness.
Would I take him back? Absolutely not, because he did apologize, took accountability, which is great. I would forgive him.
Okay.
But we could be friends or acquaintances.
Cool.
I don't think that I would enter back into a romantic relationship, because if a guy's cheating, he has a lot of work to do on himself. It's not... I don't think that it's just about like the relationship or just about the dynamic. I think it has to do a lot like individually about what's going on with him. Like he might need a lot of therapy. He might need years of therapy.
He does need therapy. Based on that clip, he is fragile and he gets triggered easily. And I know from personal experience that therapy is very helpful.
Very helpful
with that, especially.
And it's not like people can't change. It's just for them to change huge things like that.
Yeah.
You do need a lot of therapy to understand why you do what you do, why you make those choices and decisions.
Totally.
There's a lot of factors. Like I remember this one person I knew who used to cheat, and they said that they would cheat because as soon as a relationship would get like healthy and good, they would push it away. They would basically self-sabotage, do something like toxic, because they grew up with toxic relationships. So they would do things to make it feel more familiar, like what they grew up with. That's something that you have to acknowledge, learn about yourself, and break on your own. But cheating also, some people can just be selfish. Some people can just be narcissists. Like they, there's so many things that could be going on, but I would say no, because
narcissism could be playing a factor in this, because like
he also talks about how smart he is.
Yes, I'm in Mensa.
He's like,
maybe I'm dumb as a rock, but I'm still really, really smart, just so you know.
Like, what? Yeah, that?
Yeah, it's like, okay sir.
Yeah, I'm going to change my mind. I don't know if he is being genuine, because he's taking the time to brag about himself and his IQ level. Like, no.
And he didn't even stop. He went and did like panel in whenever like athletes are sitting at the table and they're asked questions. I don't know what that's called. Press conference. He did a press conference, and I have that clip as well. He was asked about it, and he says that he has not heard from her yet. Here's what I have to say to her. Good for you, girl, for A, getting him out of your life, not responding. B, getting a little bit of attention in the process. Like, don't allow this to embarrass you, because it's not embarrassing. He shouldn't have done this. He just
aired out your whole life,
which is an embarrassing thing, but you shouldn't be embarrassed.
She got cheated on, and you know, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, but nobody thinks less of you. Everybody thinks less of him, just so you know. Yeah. And we love you, girl. Like, we know nothing about you, but we can tell you're gorgeous and like hilarious.
And IQ level does not matter when it comes to being loyal in relationships and feeling safe with your partner and feeling like you can trust your partner. An IQ level does not mean shit. 3 months into the relationship, did you clock that too?
Yes.
I'm sorry, this isn't cheating.
Ridiculous.
After a year,
no,
2 years, like after the honeymoon phase is ended and we're really settling into life. This is him. He can't keep it in his pants for 3 months.
Could we
run?
May I?
Don't walk, run. Get
Seriously,
rid of him. Block that number.
May we dissect this, please? Okay, so they started dating 6 months ago. He cheated on her 3 months ago. Why, as an Olympian, how did the circumstances come to a place where the week of the Olympics was the week that he told her? Like, what was it? He couldn't focus? He was like, I must tell her because I can't focus? Or was he like, Or is it just that it was so inconvenient that she found out the week of the Olympics? Like, what
could
is it
be.
that happened? I really want to know.
Yeah, she could have like found out.
Good.
Or
Ruin
it
his
was on his
Olympics.
mind. He's training, he's skiing
Yeah.
and shooting things, and then he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, I'm kind of feeling guilty."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm feeling really guilty.
Literally.
Let me ski. Boing, boing.
Maybe he met some really, like, I heard that the athletes did a lot of bonding. Like,
Yeah.
this year, maybe he met a lot of, like, life-changing people who were like, you must tell her now. So, like, I don't know. I'd love to believe that maybe he got some good insight and he's trying to work on himself.
Well, it's nice that he admitted it, took accountability, and apologized.
Yeah.
I think bare minimum,
Yeah.
that's good. In a public forum, if you didn't have her consent, that can be very embarrassing and humiliating for her because now the whole world knows that she got
Yeah.
cheated on. And that's about having like empathy, like understanding if your partner would want that or not.
Yeah, like complex empathy.
Today I made the choice to tell the world what I did. So maybe there's a chance that she will see what she really means to me.
Olympian Sterling.
Spoken like a narcissist a little bit. Like, I chose to tell the world like a narcissist, but that's literally kind of a shitty choice. Like, that's not even that's not noble to me. But accountability is noble. But I go back to the idea of the double veil of like, yes, you're taking accountability. Yes, you're taking accountability and like taking credit for it publicly in a weird way, making it about you.
He doesn't seem to make the best choices.
No, he has
and
poor
I just have
judgment.
to say that like cheaters to me are not husband material.
No.
I'm always looking for hubby material, and cheaters and I mean, that's not the kind of man that you want to grow old with. That's not the kind of man that
No.
you want to have kids with.
No.
They're going to be examples for your children. Like, this is supposed to be the person that like when you get sick is supposed to be by your side. Like, after 3 months, he can't be faithful for 3 months.
Also, think about
3
like
months.
when
That is so pathetic. I'm sorry. That is, you can't turn a hoe to a housewife. He's one of those, what do you call fuckboys?
Yeah,
he's
certainly.
just fuckboys. And for the record, everybody, I just want to say no judgment. Anybody hooking up with fuckboys, they're very fun. They're very, very fun. They're cute. They're fun. Like this guy, cute, fun, great. But they are not husbands. That's not husband. That's not daddy material. That's not daddy of my children. This is just fun. That's
Yeah.
fun. Keep it light, because he will.
yeah.
Yep. Bye. Olympic cheater.
Yeah.
And he only won bronze?
He won bronze in his skiing thing, but
I think he
gold
got
in
a
cheating.
I think he got a
Yeah.
silver, but she deserves a gold man, not a silver man.
Yeah.
Agree.
His woman deserves a gold, not a silver or bronze or whatever.
No.
Moving on.
Moving on. Okay, so this is what I mean when I said I disrupted the format. There was absolutely no shot that this was going to have pink bows. So I'm sorry for your eyes. For
These
the
creeps
difference.
don't deserve it.
Yeah, they don't deserve pink. They don't deserve anything.
Olivia, the screen is black.
It's black.
Like, it went black and white.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's
We've got Trump,
representative.
We've got Melania, we got Epstein, we got Maxwell all hanging out
Right.
together.
So as we know, the Epstein files, there are like millions of pages.
Yeah, so I guess out of the 6 million pages, the DOJ released half of them, like 3 million or 3.5 million, but they were supposed to release all of them. But they only released half of them. So I'm still waiting for the other half
Right.
because I think people should know who the creeps are for our safety. I don't care politically what side you're on, what country you run, what royalties in your veins. I don't care. I do care about safety, especially safety of women and children.
Yep.
Like, we should know who the scary, dangerous predators are.
Yep.
I feel like as a society, as a global society, we should know who those people are.
I'm so happy you
So-
say that because that's exactly what we're doing here today. First creep, we've got Prince Andrew.
This
Loser, loser, loser. He was
Ew.
arrested. This photograph was taken February 19th when
Yeah.
he was leaving the police station after he was arrested at his home on his 66th birthday. Awesome. And questioned for 11 hours about his involvement in the Epstein files for corruption.
I think it's a big move that he was actually arrested.
it
I
was.
don't know anything in history where a royal has been held accountable in any way, shape, or form, much less arrested. Is this a first? Maybe.
I think they were saying that it's the first time in like hundreds of years.
Wow.
So basically, yes. But if you go back far enough, I guess there was technically an arrest. But
when everyone was killing each other back
yeah, but
Not
literally.
when I was alive. Yeah.
No,
I think this is
certainly
the
not.
first arrest I've ever seen of a royal.
And they were saying that he was arrested essentially for like kind of telling government secrets to Epstein,
Yeah,
as
for
opposed
corruption.
to anything inappropriate with women or other people. So that could be TBD. But the fact that there's any accountability, especially at that level, has kind of started the ball rolling, and other people have been arrested too.
Yeah.
So it's some level of accountability, which I am honestly shocked that I live in a world where there's any accountability.
Well, I watched an interview with like the old chief of staff of the security in the palace.
Yeah.
And he said that he feels that accountability is being taken because the queen is no longer here and Andrew was her favorite. So she would protect him, which is like, he first of all said that Andrew was an asshole, like so just offensive all the time, always angry, always yelling. And like there came a certain point in his time at the palace where anytime a woman would show up, if they even like questioned her for too long, he would freak out. So they just had to allow women to go in to see him. And there was one time a stranger came in and was just like hanging around his corridor, and luckily was intercepted. But because he got so angry, if they tried to like investigate the women that were coming over, because Ghislaine would come over all the time. So I don't know why I always say Ghislaine, but
Ghislaine. I mean, I think it's fitting. I think we can call her whatever.
Whatever it is. She would come over, and that was kind of like,
Yeah.
you can't ask questions.
Oh my gosh, I saw some of the pictures that leaked, like him hovering
Over
over
the child's bodies.
young children, and just the creepiest group of dudes in the Epstein files. Just a whole bunch of pedophiles, a whole bunch of predators.
I feel like this is kind of what he looks
That
like.
is
now.
what he
That
looks
is
like
what
in
he
the
looks
car.
like. Look at
Bro.
he's half Terminator.
Oh my God,
Oh
that's
my
so
gosh.
funny.
You think he's scared because he's like, I'm gonna get terminated?
100%.
Oh, this creep. I know all about this creep.
PayPal Mafia group.
Yeah, PayPal Mafia.
Will you tell me
group.
about it?
If you guys don't know who Peter Thiel is, he is a creepy billionaire from the Epstein files. He hung out with Epstein all the time. They were friends, and he sent him these messages, which are in the Epstein files, that are like, after Jeffrey Epstein was convicted for procuring a minor for sex trafficking, Peter Thiel sends him a message, like something along the lines of, Mike, what'd it say? Like, hope you're holding up, buddy.
Yeah, Ro-
you're doing okay.
Roe tweeted out the
Ew.
emails, but basically saying like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for all the bad press." Like,
Mike, can you find the tweet?
Peter Thiel's net worth is $27.5 billion.
Yeah, and he also developed Palantir. It's basically spyware that the CIA uses. Basically, girl, they listen to us on our phones.
That's literally.
Have you seen that movie with what's his name? Snowden, Edward Snowden? He was basically somebody working at that level, and then he was a whistleblower, and he had to flee. I think he fled to Russia for sanctuary.
Whoa.
But he basically let the American people know that they had this technology and they can look at us and listen to us through the phones. That's why I have this little thing on here and on all my laptops. Look at this. I close the thing so they can't see.
Yes, you were telling me all about that. Last night, I was at my parents' house and my dad's camera was on. And he said, "Oh, why is it on?" And I said, "Peter Thiel."
Peter Thiel's creeping on us.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like, yeah, even if you can't see here, there's cameras here, there's audio here, and I'm sure that they can listen on any laptop. And that's what Snowden was saying. They can listen in on any laptop or those devices. This is him. And he's made this creepy company that spies on everyone. So he's a creep, already a creep. And then these are the creepy ass emails that leaked in the Epstein files. But I do hope that you're holding up well and that the cycle won't go much further.
Bro.
It would be compare notes at some point on strategies on this sort of stuff.
so he's basically talking about how to handle the negative press he's getting for being a creep, and for some reason, Peter Thiel is very sympathetic to a convicted pedophile.
Gross.
About what they have to go through.
Well,
and
he wants to help the pedophile get better press.
And I searched the name Peter Thiel in the Epstein files, and Peter Thiel and Jeffrey Epstein, I would personally say, were very close. They were meeting constantly, always trying to make their schedules work to meet up on the island, on the different properties that they own. He was very close, in my opinion, with Jeffrey Epstein. And I haven't seen him have to address it or take accountability.
I haven't seen Peter Thiel address this or take accountability. I think he is another billionaire creep, and he's in with the CIA.
Yep.
So, yuck. And Peter Thiel, if you're listening to this, feel free. Creep on me all you want.
Can I just say, why do all these guys look like they're from the Terminator movie? Like,
Why do all of these
this is the
guys
other bad
look
guy.
like they're voyeurs, Mike? Like, doesn't it seem like they're the guys who just like want to watch everybody and control everybody?
Yeah. He looks
They're
like
just like, ugh.
he looks like he's made of wax.
He has terrible skin.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You would think with all that money, he could like get a facial.
CO2 laser.
CO2 laser.
I have to do
exactly.
one. I'm gonna do one soon.
I
Peter.
do one for my freckles.
What?
And
Why? Freckles are so cute.
because I like my little light freckles. Because
Okay, I
I'm
get
Italian Irish.
Yeah,
we know.
Mm-hmm.
But I got more of the pale skin. Like when I'm tan like this, I'm doing a spray tan because otherwise I am pasty.
Oh my God.
Oh, Bill.
I know, right?
Oh, the next face from the Epstein files has popped up. Tell me all about it, Olivia.
Did you
This
know
is breaking my heart.
This is breaking news.
This is so sad. I just
Yesterday. It was literally yesterday.
can't. What?
Public statement. He announced to cheating on Melinda with 2 Russian women, and he apologized to his staff for his past Epstein ties.
Well,
So we've been new, but it's... Here's the thing. Hey, Bill, how old were those Russian women that you're clarifying you did cheat on your wife with? Because if we're talking about the fact that your name is in the files...
yeah.
and everybody knows the implications of these files and what they are, why would you not include that the Russian women were of age?
I just feel so disgusted. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I grew up in Seattle. Seattle's home to Starbucks headquarters, Boeing, Microsoft, Nintendo, and our school program, Seattle School Districts, they would allow teachers and classrooms to come do a tour of Bill Gates's house because at the time on Lake Washington, he had this house that was really ahead of its time
Wow.
in terms of like using green energy, solar energy, a lot of green systems. And so we did a tour of his house, and I just remember thinking he's such a pioneer. He's so smart. He's so inspirational. He's like in Seattle, from my hometown, and I used to admire him and Melinda and the Gates Foundation and all the good that they did and all the charity work. And I was just like so proud of everything that he would get into, and just my heart was so full. And when this came out that he was in the Epstein files and hangs out with those kind of people, and that poor Melinda, it was a main contributing factor, I think, for their breakup. She was saying that it was a factor that he wouldn't stop hanging out with Epstein. Like, I just think, I don't know what it is when powerful men become billionaires and they have all this money, they just really lose themselves and they engage in terrible like, it's just disgusting.
This is Matthew Hiltzik.
Oh, I know
He's
him.
the founder of Hiltzik Strategies. He actually got his start at Weinstein Miramax.
He runs a PR crisis management firm. And for anyone who didn't know, he represented Jeffrey Epstein. So he's in the Epstein files, just representing, doing PR for good old Epstein. They were focusing on his charity work. Fun fact, guess who else's publicist this is?
Wait, is it like the most, like,
Mr.
Beast? That's so crazy.
Yep. Represents the best of the best, you guys.
Wow, and this guy's in the
Epstein and
files.
Mr. Beast. Oh, yeah, he's in the files.
Wow.
Fun.
That is crazy. All right, but yeah, we wanted to get their faces out there. These are the freaks that are in the files. And don't you worry, Donald Trump, we'll get to you.
Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wives.
I have actually...
hide everybody.
Literally hide everybody. It seems like the world is
From
evil.
them.
Yeah. Yesterday, I was watching the news. One of Donald Trump's accusers, because there's a story of allegedly like a 14-year-old girl that he kicked when she... And those pages were allegedly taken out. So they're trying to figure out why or who did that.
I saw this too on the news when they released the about 3 million documents out of the 6 million. They also didn't release about 50 something pages. I can't remember if it was 53 pages or 54 pages. I cannot remember the exact number, but it was about 50 pages. They removed 50 pages because they were about Donald Trump. And Philly D just covered this.
Oh, good.
Yes, he just
Filled
covered
in.
this.
I gotta get filled in.
We got filled in. Thank you, Philly D. And it was just absolutely disgusting. I remember at the hearing with Pam Bondi, they were saying that Trump appears in the Epstein files more than God appears in the Bible.
I hate Pam Bondi.
I just think Trump is a creep.
Yes. Well, yes. Oh my God. There's something with watching a woman protect people like Trump and Epstein that I get physically so angry watching her just defend, and like you can see she's playing stupid.
It's beyond a sellout.
And
it's beyond.
There's a clip. It's of, I don't remember, whoever was questioning her was like, everybody, can you please raise your hand if she reached out to you? Because she had just said that they gave them opportunity to speak about their experience. She was like, raise your hand if you were reached out to. None of them raised their hands. And then they were like, raise your hand if you would still like to. And they all raised their hands. Yeah. And it's just like, that's happening in front of you. How, as a woman, are you seeing all of these girls who have been so affected? They're still here. This happened to them when they were young.
Yep.
How can you watch them?
Victims, and she's refusing to hear their stories. And they even said, they asked who here out of the victims reached out via themselves or even through lawyers to the DOJ to give their statements, to be interviewed. And they have no interest in hearing those stories because they're protecting people. And I think that is so wrong. I don't think anyone should be above accountability. I think that's how we have really unsafe, corrupt environments, communities, governments, like societies. That's not okay. Like, I don't think narcissists should just be able to do whatever they want to do and blatantly lie so much. I'm so sick of the lies. It's like, I can see right through you.
Yeah.
You are like that fucking idiot in my high school who just won't stop lying.
And Pam Bondi looks busted.
She looks terrible.
She looks
I will
awful.
say, working for the devil has got her looking.
Girl, it's like she's stuck in a dehydrator.
She is stuck in a dehydrator.
She's made of leather and darkness.
Well, you know, stress does that to the body too.
Well, she's
She
probably
knows she's
dealing
wrong.
with guilt. Yeah.
Yeah, she knows she's wrong. I mean, all those victims behind her, and she wouldn't even look at them. She wouldn't even talk to them. I couldn't imagine being the head of a Department of Justice and not taking care of people and not listening to people. And not fighting for the people. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she should be in that spot.
No, certainly not. I hope at the very least she's embarrassed, and I hope that she's also ashamed.
Probably not. You know what I've noticed in that whole party? Bunch of narcissists.
It's true.
They're just running around like their buttholes don't stink.
Guess
what is it? Like their farts don't stink, or what's
Yeah,
the
like
saying?
their buttholes.
Yeah, no, we'll hope their buttholes.
I think
don't stink.
their own shit doesn't stink, basically.
Oh yeah,
They
they're
think
running
their shit
around.
don't stink.
Yeah, they think their shit doesn't stink.
And I'll put it on the screen. I have to find the image of it. But for those of you who don't know, Matthew Hiltzik is a PR crisis manager. And so he worked with, lots of people who find themselves in unsavory positions. And the reason he's in the files is because it appears that Jeffrey Epstein hired him. And one thing that really stood out to me is Matthew Hiltzik was asking Jeffrey to tell him all about his charitable contributions. And it doesn't say it in the email, but the reason a PR person would be asking that is because they can use that to spin a certain narrative. And that narrative, in my opinion, is, well, how can he be a bad guy? He does all of this charity. And that is something that is a tale as old as time. And we know people who actually have talked to Matthew Hiltzik and like about Mr. Beast. And the first thing they always say is, well, why aren't you focusing on his charity? And so at some point, I hope people begin to realize that people like this do charity as a shield to try and protect them from being called out. And how about we just live in a world where shady billionaires aren't the ones who have to do charity? How about we do it in a much more sustainable and better way? So that's why he's in the files. And I hope that people pick up on that.
Yeah, there's a really good article called The Cloak of Charity. So I'll put a link down below if any of you guys want to read it. But it's just about people who are powerful, popular, who do a lot of charity work as a shield, as a guise. Yeah.
Thank you for watching episode 2 of the Rodiculous podcast.
Oh my gosh. It's done already?
Yes, girl, it's done.
This flew by so fast.
I know.
I literally was ready for like the next section.
Oh my God,
I
no.
was like, what's next?
We did it. Oh, and this is credits. This presentation was created by Slides Go. So thank you, Slides Go.
Thanks, Slides Go. Thank you, Cin Cin.
Thank you, Cin Cin.
We're
Thank you.
so happy. Thank you, Coco, for being here.
Thank you, Ro. Thank you, Mike. Oh, this outfit is so cute.
Yes. I hope to see you guys next week because we have so many more things to catch up on.
We're watching if you would like to book club with us, the America's Next Top Model documentary, and we will be discussing next week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
With Tyra?
With Tyra.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've heard a little bit about it and I cannot wait for the homework.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to do the homework.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.